Oh.
So, we wanted
We're on
to
the
talk
plane.
about... Oh, yeah, we are. We're coming to you from
The plane.
the plane.
We since we didn't start these until Tuesday, we were thinking about some things that happened before Tuesday that we thought, our fans would really want to see or hear about. So we thought we'd give you a little info on what happened in Chicago and Boston on our way to Iceland.
We'll go in chronological order.
Yeah. In Chicago, they have these... Well, there's like bays where you plug in your phones and stuff, and we were sitting not there, but then I put my phone by one of the bays, and every once in a while I'd get up, go sit by it, check my phone. At one point, I'm sitting there by my phone, and the guy walks by Bethany and wants to sit in the seat next to her.
And I said, he said, is the seat taken? And I said, well, yeah, kind of. I mean, by her, she's pretty high maintenance. She takes up both these seats, and she's sitting in the seat across the aisle.
With my feet up on another seat.
And she had her stuff in the seat next to the one that was next to me.
Yeah, so I had 4 seats, basically, at that moment. Whatever.
And I'm
there
the
weren't
one
that many people there, in my defense, when we started the seats. Let's not get that guy in here.
And then in that
over.
same area,
Thanks.
in that same area, there were the Uptalk people.
You guys know what Uptalk is? So Uptalk is, when you pose something as a question, you end your statement a certain way. So if I'm going to ask you something, I'm going to say, do you know what time it is? And I'm going to Uptalk, because that indicates, it's how we indicate it's a question.
It's very difficult to do.
But Uptalk is when you just do it. So like when you're standing here and you're just talking and you're Uptalking every sentence.
At first you don't even notice it, but then suddenly you do notice it.
Yeah. There was a lot of that going on in Chicago when we left.
I think it's
Alright guys, the overhead bins in the very back are completely full, so don't pass up an empty spot for your bag.
The overhead bins are completely full.
Also, there is some
It's
room underneath that
completely
seat
full
in front of you,
flight.
so you can go ahead and put it there
Blocks
just
that
as
guy
long
doesn't
as
get
the
in here.
area around your feet is clear.
Area around feet, clear. Clear as bell.
So,
And if
okay.
you do use the overhead bins, please keep in mind
Hold on,
they
wait.
Then
keep
we
you
got-
closed
hold on.
and
They
make
won't
sure
hear
that
over
you
this
fall
guy.
down.
Then we got
Always
Hold
get
on.
the guy in
They
the
won't
aisle
hear over
seat.
this guy.
I really don't know why you want to sit there anyway.
That was funny.
We're gonna have a good flight.
So we get to Boston, and I had asked my friend Heidi, see, because who's like, she travels for a living.
Can
what to do in
we
Boston.
have that job? What does she do?
She can't actually. She wrote a book about it, so you could.
She on Travel Channel or anything like that?
No, but she legit. She travels to Cuba all the time. It's cool, super cool travel.
I want to be like Heidi.
Yep, that's not false. Okay, so Heidi gave us some ideas, and one of her friends actually on some things we could do in Boston. One of them being to walk the Freedom Trail. We're like, yeah, that's a great idea. So we first went.
We saw all these people.
We ate brunch first at the place she suggested. That was really awesome. Because some interesting stuff going on there, but that's neither here nor there now. So we go to walk the Freedom Trail. Our Uber drops us off right at the head of the Freedom Trail, and we start walking, and we're like by the old state building, and then we're in a park watching these people do stuff, and we realize we're not on the Freedom Trail anymore. We've literally walked for 30 seconds, and we've already found ourselves off the Freedom Trail.
The Freedom Trail
So
took us in the wrong direction.
Well, we did. I mean, we walked there.
And you thought that George Washington was Paul Revere.
Wait, that's way later. I figured it was Paul Revere. I mean,
He was
Boston.
20 feet tall.
big dude.
Ladies.
But anyway, so we go back to the start of the Freedom Trail, and we start again. Like, okay, we can do this. I feel like the Freedom Trail needs like footprints or arrows or something, because we made it to 2 places on the Freedom Trail,
And the CVS.
and then we were like, at the theater district.
Theater District.
really the theater district.
Theater.
Like the Paramount or whatever it's called. It's not right.
What do they do
Shoot.
there?
Shoot, it's not that. Oh crap. Anyway, so we're pretty bad at foot navigation.
That was the Paramount. Who was there?
Okay. Awesome.
That was a real thing.
Okay. So that's what happened in Chicago and Boston on the way out here.
I was really confused about the Freedom Trail because there were things that were on the, like you could see that there were actual markers on the ground.
Yeah, we
But-
saw 2 of them.
Yeah, and old bricks.
And then we were off the Freedom Trail by the time that happened.
Yeah.
Also, the guy who wanted the seat in the Chicago airport ended up sitting behind us on the plane. And when he walked by, I was like, I got these 2 seats.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Welcome aboard
Yeah, he sat
Southwest Flight
next to me. He sat
4872
next to
service
me.
over to Chicago.
Yes.
Flight attendants,
He
for
didn't-
your
Sat down
safety
and he
and
said,
service today are
"Oh,
recorded
you
Jason,
again."
Kyle, and Marcy.
He didn't sit
Shortly
next
after
to me
takeoff,
because I
we'll
had
begin our
both
in-flight
seats.
beverage service. Complimentary soft
All
drinks,
right.
juice, and coffee are
Wow, yeah.
available.